My one lesson from this is that please never answer your door in lingerie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't.
Bad choice.
Put on clothes.
Please even people in movies, right, they cheating, at least they try to wear clothes, yeah. They try to wear clothes to get the door. Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of ZULA Answers. I'm Brenda.
And I'm Fauzi.
And today we'll be reading some stories about relationships, but with plot twists.
Ooh.
And that's not all. We'll also be rating them on a scale of 1 to 5 Twisties packets. Like, you know, Twisties the snack?
Love twisties. My favorite flavor is tomato.
I know. Disgusting.
I know people always judge me for that, but tomato is a great flavor compared to the other flavors of twisties.
Cheese. It's nicer.
I would never buy cheese. Okay,
Tomato.
but that's besides the point. We were given these stories beforehand, but also they told us explicitly to not read them beforehand. So now I feel a bit stressed.
Yeah, very stressed.
Usually we got at least some background.
Yeah, and we have context, so we know what we're going to share, like that type of advice, because you don't want to give nonsense, right?
Correct.
But this time we are really reading it like for the first time.
Correct.
Okay,
You
start.
start. I start.
Okay, you start.
Story 1. She liked me not. I dated this FASS girl a few years back, and it was the worst experience I've had with a girl ever.
Maybe to give context, FASS refers to the Faculty of Arts and Social Sciences.
Throughout the time we were going out, she never wanted to confirm our relationship, citing her mom as a reason, red flag, or even saying she had feelings for this female friend she got close to from JC. Wait, what?
Wow, okay.
The little bit of a homosexual relationship situation here. But nevertheless, she would never fully shut the door on me and reject me outright.
Ayoyoy.
Outright? Who rejects someone outright? Outright lah. Upright. And whenever we go out, she'll be the one to hold my hand or arm, kiss me at times, few times even lip locking with full-on tongue wrestling.
Ooh.
Wow. There was even a time when she was at my place, climbing on top of me in bed, but just wouldn't let me go further. Whoa. The level of intimacy naturally made me hold on hopes that we can one day be official. This ambiguity lasted for a year before I finally got tired of being left hanging. On our last date out, I told her I don't think this was working out. To my surprise and disgust, she had the cheek to say, "Actually, I've been feeling that too for a long time." What? You know it wasn't working out, or maybe you never had no intention of making it work, but yet you were happily spending all my money every time we were out while giving me enough physical intimacy to keep me roped in. I can never imagine a 19-year-old being so cunning and conniving.
19 only.
Wow, young sia. And for a period of time, I stopped wanting to date again because I feared meeting someone like her again. Someone who will use her physical attractions for just a free meal and a movie. I found out recently she is getting married. Though years passed, from the bottom of my heart, with all my grudge and resentment over the years, I wish her all the worst in life.
Oh my God.
And a failed marriage. Wow, this one harsh. Someone like you with all your arrogance and selfishness does not deserve happiness.
Wow. We do not know until now. Okay. I mean, recently she's getting married. I assume married to a guy.
Of course, because I don't think you can get married in Singapore, right? So she's obviously getting into a heterosexual marriage.
Right. But I don't know the sender of this story. Is it a girl or a guy?
Girl? Oh.
It's never specified. Because I feel like that will add another layer to the story. Like, did she marry because she conformed?
Wow, this girl.
I think regardless of gender, I think the issue here is using physical attraction to gain whatever she wants. And I do think and know that there are a lot of people like that around.
To be fair, if you were the greatest looking person on earth, wouldn't you want to use it to your advantage?
Yeah. I mean, realistically.
You never use it?
Do you mean I'm pretty? Is it?
I regret saying that.
You think I'm beautiful?
Yeah, objectively.
Say properly.
I say objectively you are beautiful lah.
Thank you.
Subjectively, maybe not lah. Do you think that the girl that she was interested in had the full knowledge and intention to do this to her?
Yeah.
Okay.
I really think so because when the OP decided to say that, actually I don't think this is working out, the girl actually said that she's been feeling this for a long time also, but there must be a reason why she didn't say anything about it.
Yeah.
Because there are things that she can gain from it.
Yeah.
And really, you'll be shocked. There are a lot of snakes like this in the world. They were born with, I guess, objectively good looks.
Yeah.
That they can use to their advantage. But looks will only take you this far.
Yes.
Based on personal experience.
Yeah. Beauty fades.
Dumb is forever.
I feel like the OP, right, has a lot of like resentment towards the person. And honestly, I feel like it's not going to be useful for this person to hold on to such a grudge.
Right. If you keep projecting this negative energy, right, you might actually prevent all the good things from coming to you.
True.
Because all you see is all the bad things. Then maybe next time, say if this person wants to go out and date again, right, this thought will always be at the back of their head.
Yeah.
Which is not healthy.
Plot twist.
This is tough, because right, we both haven't experienced this before. Have you? Have you experienced this before?
No lah.
No, right?
No lah, don't have. Maybe lah.
Actually, I also will never know.
True, because I'm so stupid.
Know. Oh.
We're both so stupid.
Okay, honestly, right, this story isn't that shocking.
To be fair, I don't think it's very twisty.
Okay, maybe on a count of 3, we say how many twisties. Okay, 1, 2, 3.
0.5. Oh.
0.5?
Yeah.
Sorry, I said clearly in the intro.
Oh, shit.
It's a 1 to 5 twisties.
Fine. Then 1. I'm gonna rate it chicken twisty because it's the worst of the flavor.
Story number 2 is titled Leaked.
Ooh, I'm excited already. What is leaking? I wonder. The faucet? The shower?
The nudes? I am 28F. My husband is 32M.
Yes.
And I've been married for 10 years. One day, our mutual friend called and asked to meet. He then showed his phone and I'm seeing pics of my husband. There's 2 Insta pics, 1 shirtless snap pic, one of him fully nude, holding his hat on, and short video of him jerking off while dirty talking.
Oh my god!
He said he found those pics while randomly scrolling through Twitter. Our mutual friend is gay and follows some OnlyFans stars, so the algorithm sometimes recommends random nude pics. My husband's pics and videos are uploaded by a profile that's selling nudes of mainly straight men without their permission.
This one is like definitely more than 1.5 twisties already.
I feel bad and quite shaken for my husband because this is serious, but then wait.
Oh my goodness.
What? There's more? So my friend explained that the beta slid into the DM and acted like they're genuinely interested in them. They seduced them into engaging in a sext. I look at the profile and see that the nudes are just a preview of my husband's collection, and there's more to it, including longer videos to buy. Huh? Means got longer videos on the husband.
Continue.
Wow, rabaks, yeah. I was still processing things when I suddenly became upset because it means that my husband is cheating on me. Of course, he's a victim of this scheme, but it wouldn't have happened if he kept his dick in his pants, like literally. True. I asked my friend what I should do and he said I should talk to my husband. Long story short, I explained the situation to my husband. He had a look of panic, then started crying, looked at me and saw how sympathetic I was. Then he began to relax a bit and said that we should contact the beta to ask the nudes to be taken down. They complied within an hour and we agreed to not notify the authorities for now until there's any further development. Afterwards, we just sat there silently and I suddenly became teary-eyed and asked him how he could do this to me. How many times did he do this? Sexting recklessly behind my back. He was shocked and confused, saying how I could blame him. I should be comforting him instead of throwing these accusations. Wow, that's gaslighting.
What is he talking about?
He's at fault now, eh?
I don't really remember the rest of our conversation because it's just a blurry of expletives, shouting and yelling. I just left the house to call my friend to tell him what happened. He felt guilty for telling me, but I thanked him for being honest because I don't think I'll ever know about my husband's discretion if it's not for his Twitter timeline. My husband called and texted numerous times. I tried to ignore it, but I'm curious and ended up reading most of it. He says it feels like I'm diminishing the evilness of the beta by making it all about him. How I couldn't see that the beta is taking advantage of him and many other men out there. Can't believe that you're running away. You should be here. These nudes could ruin my life. I could lose my job, etc. Of course the beta is the real villain, but I feel like he's downplaying my feelings. And the fact that he won't admit about how there's nudes of him in the first place is bothering me. I don't know if this marriage is salvageable. I just need for him to come clean before I decide anything.
Jang.
Wow, this is exciting because the issue here is the husband is cheating.
This is to me like the classic case of please
Keep your dick. No?
do not fall for these online scams. The police force has already given so many warnings about you and all these sex for money scams. Now the fact of the matter is, if you want to do these kind of things, make sure no face. These are just standard rules. Standard rules apply. If you're camming, you're engaging in cam sex, make sure no face and make sure the background is unrecognizable.
Why do you sound so experienced?
These kind of things you must ask me separately. In another timeline. In another video.
But I do think we need to go back to this cheating.
Yeah.
The focus of the story, which is cheating, I feel.
Yeah.
And how the husband dare to gaslight her after she confronted him.
Yeah.
That's really uncalled for. Okay, yes, the husband was baited, and yes, he was scammed, but he let his temptations get the better of him, and he still did it. What?
The bigger issue at hand here is the fact that this husband is obviously not feeling satisfied in their marriage. So I'm playing devil's advocate here lah, in a sense that whatever he's doing is not, I'm not saying it's right, but there are also other issues that could come up from this conversation about maybe if he wasn't feeling sexually satisfied, he could have had this conversation with his wife. I feel like a lot of people, a lot of men in marriages, they turn to other sources to get their rocks off. One, maybe because they're fucking awful people, and I admit there are men who are just fucking assholes. Then there are also men who are maybe too afraid to share about what their desires are. Maybe for fear of being judged, or they scared that the wife wouldn't want to, to help him out, in a way.
That doesn't justify
Correct, it doesn't.
the way he's handling the issue.
Correct.
If we break it down, I think 10 years of marriage is very long.
It is a very long time.
The relationship has very long, and I think it has long surpassed the honeymoon stage. And now we are really down to compromise and all that to sustain the relationship, right? So given the fact that maybe I still love him a lot and he did not really put his dick anywhere, I guess I will forgive.
Wow, this is like back to the cheating episode.
Yeah, I think
remember,
I will forgive.
When you make a mistake, please admit it. Do not try to push the blame elsewhere. I think that's just a very negative trait to showcase. But at the end of the day, I do think that when your husband tries to reach out, do make the step to like talking to him and figure out where to go from this together, I feel.
Okay lah, this one quite a little bit shocking.
Oh, okay.
But not like whoa.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
2.5.
Twisties.
Oh,
your expectations very high, yeah?
2.5 twisties. I don't find this very exciting. I feel like it's also something that commonly happens.
Okay.
And I feel like because it is very common means there are a lot of stupid people out there. So y'all wake up your idea. Please take my tips. Don't.
What the heck?
Kita call police. Story number 3. Surprise to be surprised.
Wow, the title very ambiguous.
I love it.
I love it, yeah.
I have been with my ex since I was 14 years old. Means they've broken up.
Oh yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We are very lovely. We are very lovely. I will not judge. And peers around see us as Lao Fu, Lao Chi.
Lao Fu, Lao Chi.
Same. Exactly what she said. All married couple. However, things turned south when it's my turn to serve the nation, and she flew to UWA for her degree. UWA is the University of Western Australia, and I believe it's in Perth. We will FaceTime each other whenever we have the chance, and we will visit each other whenever there is a school holiday. Our relationship is going strong, I thought. Not until my smart ass decided to give her a surprise visit with the intention of proposing on my next visit. I swear, if he caught her having sex with another man, I would say that it's like a movie. Alright, well, as the title mentioned, surprise to be surprised. I rang her doorbell and a Caucasian dude answered the door. Maybe roommate, what?
Maybe they're sharing the house.
My initial thoughts are, did I go to the wrong unit? I apologized and rechecked the unit number. This time for sure, I can't be wrong. I rang the bell again and she came out to answer the door in lingerie.
Oh shit!
My heart sank immediately, tears gushing out uncontrollably. I tried to keep my cool and handed her the proposal ring before I left. Wow! I returned to Singapore ASAP without giving her a chance to explain. I overcame the darkest time of my life and even moved on to complete my degree. Now, one of her UWA friends chat up with me on Facebook Messenger with the context of my ex and having lots of sex partners after I left her out for good, and she blamed me for being heartless without giving her a chance to explain. Recently, I started to feel guilty about it. Should I have given her a chance to explain? Oh my god!
What the heck? Wait, sorry, wow. If it was you, would you have given her
as in, would
a
I have
chance to
been in lingerie?
If you were the OP, would you have given her a chance to explain herself?
As an Aries, I would have wanted an explanation. You are basically putting things together based on very contextual clues. Maybe she was on lingerie because her dress dirty.
Okay, wait, honestly, yeah, what can the explanation be? Like, oh, oops, they're hot.
Maybe the guy's
So
a
we take
roommate.
that.
Maybe the
maybe
roommate
he's
gay.
gay.
Yeah.
Never give chance.
I think he obviously got very emotional. I don't blame him. Obviously, seeing something like this and piecing everything together in your mind, right? You've basically created an entire storyline, what has happened,
Right.
that make you feel that way. So I understand why he would just run. To me, like, one of the mistakes he made, right, was to give her the proposal ring. Money lah, take back. Hello.
I think for me, as an overthinker,
Yeah, you
who will
confirm feel
possibly
emotional.
think of an entire story that doesn't make sense.
You
on
probably
how,
think that they have a baby at this point of
yeah,
time.
correct.
Yeah.
I would think they have a baby. They together for damn long already. They having sex before they open the door.
But the fact of the matter is, right, there's a big gap between the story that doesn't explain whether the girl did try to reach out to explain herself.
Oh right, yeah.
Maybe she never even made the
Yeah.
effort, and maybe she just spiraled herself. So then I feel like, is it right to blame him for the fact that she is now on a downward spiral? I don't think so, eh. You know what I mean?
If she never reached out, then it's her problem lah. It's her
Yeah,
problem.
if she never, I mean, there's a gap lah. We don't know
Yeah.
whether she tried to reach out, whether this guy tried to, listen to her or whatever. The friend also another one. Go and reach out and say like, hey, your fault lah, sial. And then this guy also feel guilty. I feel bad for him. So I want to know what is her end goal here? To
Yeah,
have
is it-
one in Singapore, one in Australia.
Or maybe right, her intentions were never to reveal it to her partner because like that's her forever partner. She's gonna play as much as she wants first. Then she go back. She knows she's gonna
Wow.
marry the guy. Fucking selfish thought, but it happens.
Is it a very
Yeah.
common concept, you think?
I feel it is.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
My one lesson from this is that please never answer your door in lingerie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, don't.
Bad choice.
Put on clothes.
Please like even people in movies, right? They cheating. At least they try to wear clothes. Yeah, they try to wear clothes to get the door. To answer your question, I think okay for us at least, yes, you should have given her a chance to explain, but there's no need to feel guilty about her actions, her downward spiraling.
Yeah. Okay, how many twisties?
Okay, I know already.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
2.5. Hey, again, this seems very like possible and plausible, and sounds like a plot of many a movie.
Yeah. I feel like when I read this, right, it wasn't something very distant.
Yeah.
I feel like I watched this somewhere in a TV show or a movie before. Story number 4 is titled Pirates of the Caribbean.
Wow. If Johnny Depp is in this
What's going
story, hello.
Did you date Johnny Depp?
Is it a Johnny Depp Amber Heard
Oh my
kind of
god.
story?
Oh shoot. Wow. Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
So recently I met a guy. To me, he's charismatic and charming, so he texted me on Facebook for the first time and asked me out to dinner. I usually don't agree to things like that because I have social anxiety. But that day I just happened to feel a little confident and I actually agreed to meet. So we did. He drove from his place to the place that I'm at, and after a short conversation, I upped his pirate ship. What's that? I don't even know. 上了贼船. Apparently this means that after talking to him, the OP fell for his schemes. Because pirate ships, when they usually lie about their identity, then when
This
they...
is like Tinder swindler, like that.
And then we went for dinner. Everything went well. I offered to pay for dinner, but he said it was fine. Then he sent me home. I thought the night was going to end like this, but somehow we agreed on going for a night drive, and so we did. I brought him to meet my friends, and we had a super long night. It even ended with a kiss. It was one of the cutest nights I've ever had, and romance is totally my thing. But oh my god, this is where my emotional nightmare begins
Oh
too.
dear, here we go.
I can't wait. We started talking more and everything seemed normal. We did talk about some sexual topics too. He started it, but because I have a HSD, hypoactive sex drive, so I went along. It was a norm to me. We were able to talk for hours and it was amazing. The next meetup happened because he offered to send me home on his own. Just nice, we both ended work and he went like, I send you home. My god, of course I said yes. This detail though. Long story short, the night ended with a blowjob. Lol.
Why you laugh?
Like, suddenly. Like Satiba moment.
I would like to ask,
Yeah,
did it happen in the car?
sounds like it.
Wow. Hot. To be honest, he kind of did everything right. No red flags seemed to appear. However, my sixth sense told me to CSI him, and I did. Which you should have done in the first place. Like that's
Before you give a blowjob.
Exact.
Oh no,
I
maybe
mean,
not lah.
his Facebook was super private, so it's kind of hard. Well, I found out he's married with a son. Oh no, the timeline seems a bit off. They aren't friends on Facebook, but the wife's profile picture is still their wedding photo. So I actually gave him the benefit of the doubt that maybe he's separated. The last time the wife posted a photo of them was in April, but I also saw in September another girl tag him telling him don't find Asian girlfriend. What does that even mean?
What does that mean?
So is he white?
Looks like it, seems like it.
Slowly I found even more evidence. It has kind of made me sick in the stomach. I also found out that he's actually been planting his presence around me after I CSI him. He's been texting me since 2015. LMAO.
Wait, what does that mean? Why she didn't realize?
That means he just like casually text but never really like make a move. Right now we are still talking, but it wasn't as passionate as the first time anymore. I do kind of like him, but I don't know what to do. Do I confront him about it and ask for the truth? I've consulted my friends and they say married men will always choose family in the end. Oh, I agree, but I'm not sure if they're still together. Or do I just ghost him, block him and forget about him? I'm someone that needs closure, so I don't really know what I should do. Lol. Hell. Ha. Married men who cannot put their dicks away.
Stop it, sir. Stop it.
I must say, right, I've had this experience where I dated someone who was married and had children. And I only found out like 3 months in.
What the fuck?
Yeah, why are you so shocked?
I don't know about this.
Yeah, because I don't tell everyone this.
Now you're telling the whole internet.
Yeah, no, you all know lah. I got experienced this before. But again, like for me...
How did it feel? Yeah.
Yeah,
share.
obviously shitty lah.
Yeah.
But the person left already. Left the country.
Still married?
I don't know. I lost contact with the person. How I dealt with it, I just moved on in my life lah. But then this one is like tricky because she actually does like the person. She seems to have fallen for him. And to me, that is a bit of a dilemma. I think what you have to do is you really have to extract yourself from this situation and think about like, would you be able to be in a relationship with someone who is not truthful with you? Because obviously there's some sort of deceit, some sort of concealment of the reality, right? If the person is not honest about this and you found out inadvertently or you found out secretly or like and you don't know the actual truth behind it, do you really want to pursue a relationship with the person? Now the fact that she finds out that he has been dishonest, or even, okay, maybe he's not explicitly dishonest, he just hasn't been upfront about things, then I feel like that would peg him down a little bit lower.
Yeah.
Would I date someone like that? I don't think so. Would you?
If someone is married,
yeah,
or has a girlfriend, it's an absolute no. I wouldn't even try. I would break up immediately. That's, I think without a doubt, that's my answer.
Girl, I think what you do is right, confront.
Yeah.
Girl, go confront.
See what you have to say, but confront in real life, please.
Yes, yeah.
Must see his reaction. And I do think that
Wow.
you have to be prepared that you're not the only one. He probably has had an affair a couple of times to be this experienced. Now the issue here is there's a chance that the person is separated, right? So if he's really separated, you think she should give a second chance?
I would say there is a threshold. Depends on how amazing he is as a person versus like how much you can forgive the fact that he wasn't upfront about it in the first place. I personally think if someone was not honest with me or was concealing things from me, to me, I find that immediate red flag.
Yeah, I think if I date someone in the future and I find out that like he's married with kids, I just don't want to get into a relationship forever already.
Okay.
Then I'm done.
Forever?
Yeah, I don't already.
You want to be a nun?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Off to the nunnery you go.
Yeah. Either a nun or I just change my target audience lah.
Oh.
Okay, let's
How many twisties? This one quite twisty lah.
Very twisty. Okay, I know already actually.
Okay.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
3.5.
I'll give it cheese flavor.
No, tomato for me.
Okay, basically our favorite flavor.
Yes, that's right.
It's very exciting. We've gone through 4 stories, right?
Yes.
Which one is the most surprising to you? The last one?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
The last one, even though it's not extremely uncommon.
Yeah, I wanted to say like although the 4th one is the most shocking.
Yeah,
I do think that
it happened.
I have heard of or watched all 4 scenarios happen in shows before, or like in past experiences from friends and like even someone here in real life.
Yeah. Isn't it funny though? Like the fact of the matter that we weren't shocked about this. We really need to think about ourselves as a society. Yeah, we're all slightly messed up.
We are.
We are.
I'm a firm believer that everyone is messed up in their own way.
Yes.
And with that's all for today's episode. If you have any other interesting confessions you would like us to react to, you can leave them in the comments below, or we have our very own Zula confessions form in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. Bye!
Bye bye.